Yo, what is up guys, Sani here, and today I'll be talking about why people are skinny fat and how you can fix that. So first of all, what does the term skinny fat exactly mean? So skinny fat is basically when you're at an average weight for your height, but you also carry more fat and have very little muscle mass, making you look skinny and small, but also having a belly. I was actually skinny fat myself a couple of years back when I lost some weight because I still used to eat in a large caloric deficit because I was scared of gaining the weight back, so I had little to no muscle, making me look skinny fat. So the main reasons people wind up skinny fat are because they either eat in a large caloric deficit, as I mentioned before, resulting in muscle loss, they do large amounts of cardio, or they do little to no resistance training. So now that you know what causes you to be skinny fat, I'll tell you how to get rid of skinny fat. The question that everyone asks when they're in this position is, should I bulk or should I cut? And this all really depends on your physique, but I would say that if you're under around 15% body fat, then I recommend bulking, but if you're over 15%, then I recommend cutting, but also making sure your caloric deficit isn't too large. There's also one more option that you can opt for, and that's called body recomposition. This is essentially when you try and build muscle and lose weight at the same time, but it requires more effort and is most effective on untrained individuals. But if you want to know more about body recomposition, I recently made a video about it, so I'll leave a link for that video down below. So whether you decide to bulk or cut, you have to start weightlifting to help maintain and build muscle. The main thing you have to focus on is compound movements such as the squat, bench, and deadlift, and you have to focus on lifting heavy and getting stronger on those exercises. Building muscle and getting stronger should be your #1 priority, since lack of muscle is what got you in the skinny fat position in the first place. The next thing that you have to do is be stingy with cardio. I'm not saying that cardio is bad, but me personally, I rarely do any cardio, but if you guys like doing cardio, I suggest that you should place some restrictions on it. Never do any form of intense cardio before weightlifting because all your energy will be spent on cardio and you'll feel much weaker when you try to lift. Also, avoid cardio sessions that last longer than 30 minutes because then you're just wasting your time. You can burn the same amount of calories that you burn in a 1-hour cardio session with just a 10-minute high-intensity interval training session. And if you guys haven't heard of high-intensity interval training, I also made a video on that and I'll leave a link for it down in the description. Finally guys, it all comes down to your diet. If you're bulking, eat slightly more calories than maintenance, and if you're cutting, eat slightly less than maintenance. You don't want to be in a large caloric surplus or deficit because you have to remember that you're skinny fat. So you can easily lose muscle if your deficit is too large, or you can easily gain more fat if you eat too much. So just stay around maintenance calories and you should be good. If you don't know your maintenance calories, I'll leave a link for a TDEE calculator down below that you guys can use. So yeah, that's basically it. It's really not that hard to get rid of the skinny fat look, you just have to be consistent. In conclusion, start lifting weights and training with heavy compound movements. Don't do too much cardio and just focus on your diet and eating around maintenance calories, whether you're bulking or cutting. If you guys follow these simple tips, you guys can easily get back in shape. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and let me know which topics you guys would like me to cover next, and I'll see you guys next time.